Hi guys, so yes, I am back with my WWE Fastlane 2023 review. This is only going to be a few minutes because unfortunately I don't really have time to do a full 20-minute review of Fastlane last night because I've got a busy day ahead of me. But yeah guys, like I said, only 5 matches and it was a pretty good show, considering, it was very much a B-level filler show, just like Payback, but only 5 matches, and I think for a 5-match card, it was really, really good. I think it was only like one match, and we had other 4 were really good to great. So, yeah. First match we had was Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso going up against the Judgment Day for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. And great match, 20 minutes. It was a great 20-minute tag team match. It had all the high stakes and dramas. And then towards the end, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso win. Yeah, what they hit? I think Cody hits a crossroads on Finn. 1, 2, 3. I couldn't believe this. I really thought Judgment Day were going to retain. They've put the belts on Cody and Jey. They're strung together tag team, and yeah, cool. It's Cody Rhodes' his first belt since he's been back. I do find it funny though. Jey Uso moves to Raw to be a single star, and the first belt he wins is the tag team belts. Jey Uso's just won the belts back, obviously, but with a different tag team partner this time. So yeah, it was a really good match, but I'm not quite sure how I feel about Jey and Cody as tag team champions. I kind of feel like Judgment Day deserved at least another month as tag team champions, but I'm willing to see where this goes. I don't think they'll have a long reign, but we'll see. But yeah, it definitely was a big shock, but yeah, it was a very good match. Then next up we got probably the weakest match of the night. Yes, it only went like 10 minutes. Yeah, we have Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits going up against the LWO. Of course, Ray and Santos were down to only just the 2 of them against the 3 of the Hurt Business 2.0, and they were kind of getting their asses kicked left, right, and centre. Ray was holding out as long as he could, but then they were starting to get their ass kicked. Like, who's going to be the third man? And I kind of figured it was going to be Carlito. Ray said he'd called someone, and yeah, Carlito comes out to a different theme tune to what his classic theme tune. Like, come on, change that to WWE. And yeah, Carlito just comes in. He just hits this back. I've forgotten what it's called. Some sort of cutter on Montez Ford. 1, 2, 3. Wait, they just win. Like, okay, so I thought you'd really want to push Bobby Lashley's new faction, but I guess not. I don't know. Yeah, it was cool seeing Carlito. We got a big pop from the crowd, but it's not how I would have booked this match. I would have had it gone on a bit longer, and I would have had a better finish, because it just kind of fell out of nowhere. Carlito just randomly pinning. It was a backbreaker. He just randomly pins Montez Ford with a backbreaker. Okay, but I don't know. Maybe this feud will continue on Raw or SmackDown. Yeah, but okay. And next up we got was the triple threat match, yes, for the Women's Championship. Yes, we've got Io Sky defending her belt, going up against Charlotte, and Asuka. And this was fantastic. I think in terms of pure wrestling, this was the match of the night. It was a great 20-plus minute triple threat match between these 3 women. Really, really fun. Charlotte did dominate a lot of it early on, but then Io and Asuka got back in with their own unique offense. There were some really cool spots that involved all 3 of them outside the ring. Charlotte, of course, hitting her famous moonsault outside the ring. Yeah, it was just some really cool spots, man. I really, really enjoyed it. But then I wasn't a massive fan of the finish where Io Sky needed help to retain. Come on, you're meant to be pushing her. Io Sky can do business on her own, but then she needed help to retain. So what happened again? I think Bayley got involved and distracted the ref while Asuka was tapping out to Charlotte's figure 8. But then Io Sky, big splash, or was it a moonsault on Charlotte, 1, 2, 3. So she retains with a big thanks to Bayley. I'm not too sure about how I feel like Io Sky needing help to retain, but I guess she's still with Damage Control and Bayley, but I feel like there's going to be a breakup coming soon between Bayley and Io Sky, because Io Sky needs to go her own way. I'm not a massive fan of her and Bayley, but yeah. Anyway, it was a very, very good match, just not a fan of the finish. Yeah. And then we got the Bloodline, Jimmy Uso and Solo with Paul Heyman going up against John Cena and LA Knight. Yeah. It was good. It was a good match. Had the format. I knew what was going to happen. Yeah, so basically John Cena starts, and he gets off to a good bit of offense, but then he just starts getting battered by Solo and Jimmy for ages. And LA Knight's just waiting for the hot tag. And This went on for like fucking 10, 12, 13 minutes. LA Knight was waiting for the hot tag, and I was like, come on, come on. And then eventually LA Knight comes into a massive pop from the crowd. Yeah, he hits all his famous moves. He gets back on top, and then John Cena hits a AA on Solo Sikoa. Out of the ring he goes. And then LA Knight hits the BFT, I believe it's called, on Jimmy Uso. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and LA Knight and John Cena beat the Bloodline. Yeah! Really good, really fun match. Like I said, John Cena did get worked over a bit too long, but it was still a very good match, definitely. And then, of course, the pop for LA Knight, man. He's just getting more and more popular each month, and the pops and the reactions he's getting, man. So push him to the moon, WWE, please. And I've heard rumours that we might be getting LA Knight and Roman at some point. I mean, I don't see LA Knight winning, but that would be a huge feuding program for him. And Paul Heyman was on the phone, I assume, to Roman after the match. And Roman is back on SmackDown next week, so we'll see where that leads. Ooh, maybe he's going to challenge either Roman or LA Knight to a match at Crown Jewel. We'll see. And then the main event. Yes, we got a last man standing match with Shinsuke Nakamura going up against Seth Rollins, defending his World Heavyweight Championship. And this was a brutal 28-minute last man standing match. Oh my God. It was had everything. Ladders, tables, stairs, kendo sticks, I've said steel chairs. They went outside the ring for quite a bit. Had a big brawl there. I mean, neither Seth and Shinsuke were on top for too long. It was very back and forth, back and forth. There was a really, really cool spot where Shinsuke spits green mist into Seth's face and pushes him off the ladder and falls into the announce table. But Seth gets up just at 9, and then Shinsuke, I think, whacks Seth off. Yeah, Seth bounces off like one of the padded bits in the arena. Just gets up at 9, and Shinsuke was he just couldn't keep Seth down for the count of 10, and then they get further up towards to one of the entrance ways in the arena, and Seth hits a nasty Falcon Arrow, boom, through like a table, and they're both getting up, and Shinsuke just falls down at number 9, and Seth retains. I felt a bit bad for Shinsuke, man, because he hits everything on Seth. Seth gets up at 9. But then Seth hits a random Falcon Arrow. Yeah, he was through a table. To be fair, he did hit, I think, a stomp and a pedigree before that. So yeah, I get fair enough. But I do feel bad for Shinsuke, man. I feel like he was going to win at one point in this match. I feel like that's how many title matches Shinsuke had now. If you count them up, with Jinder Mahal in 2017, was it 2017? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. AJ in 2018, and now these two with Seth. That's like 5, 6 more, if not more, matches he's lost now for a world title. So poor Shinsuke. I just feel like he's never going to get his world title spot. He's always just going to be the challenger who has good matches. So I think the Shinsuke feud's over now. I doubt we're going to get a third match at Crown Jewel because Seth's won back-to-back matches now. But we'll see. Maybe there'll be a third match, but I don't see why, because Seth's won both of them now. Both amazing matches, don't get me wrong. And definitely Shinsuke Nakamura's best work in years. Like when he's not faffing around in the mid-card. When he's back in the main event picture with Seth in these 2 amazing matches at Fastlane and Payback. Great. Really, really good. No Damian Priest cash-in. Quite surprising. I really thought Damian Priest was going to cash in, but he said during the show, Rhea was like, "No, don't do it. You're not ready yet," because apparently his leg was hurting or something. So he's not cashed in yet. Maybe he'll do it at Crown Jewel. Maybe he'll do it on an episode of Raw. We'll see. And Seth retains. We'll see who Seth's next challenger will be at Crown Jewel. I don't know. I assume he'll get a new opponent or a new feud lined up tomorrow on Raw. We'll see. Or maybe it'll be Shinsuke again. I don't know. But yeah, guys. Fastlane, really, really good. Only meh match I thought was some of the finishes I thought were a bit and I thought Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, and LWO very much felt like an episodic episode. It very much felt like just a weekly TV match. Fucking hell. So yeah, guys. But on the whole, really, really good show considering it was only 5 matches. Very, very solid. So yeah, guys. What were your thoughts on Fastlane? Comment below. Let me know, and I will see you all very soon, guys. Bye. Oh, my next video will probably be a KSI versus Tommy Fury prediction video, because that's coming up next weekend. Ooh, big fight. Yes, guys. See you soon.